What's going on, Pisces? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having an amazing week so far. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, your shares. Your support really does mean a lot for me, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy your higher self has brought you here. You are in for an amazing journey. Now, what I'm going to be doing this week is a tarot card reading for the week of December 11th through the 17th. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me. Never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with that being said, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Gems are feeling good. Vibrations are just lovely. And that's perfect because we're going to be talking about love this week. And whether you're looking for love or if you're in a relationship, I've managed to, I got a spread that'll kind of work for both. Or at least I'm tweaking it to work for both. I'm going to be pulling 9 cards with that, and of course doing a good old surprise card at the end. And we'll get clarifications as need be. And I don't know if you noticed, but I got another deck for this one. I know it's just like I've been going on a spree here. All these sales, I'm like, yes, please. But this is the Light Seers Tarot deck. I just got this bad boy Friday, and it's been a lot of fun using it. So hopefully you'll like it as much as I've been, and I've included in the description box some links below for the decks that I like using if you want to check those out, Pisces. But let's go ahead and get into your first card here, which is going to be what this person is like. So higher self. Who's this mystery person coming in for Pisces at this time? What kind of energy are they embodying? Let's see what's coming in, Pisces. Hopefully they're not as clumsy. Okay, hold on. Come on, hands. Let's do this thing. Oh, is that going to be? Yeah, okay. Interesting. Okay. So you got the Fool in reverse here. So I feel like what kind of energy this person is going to be embodying, I feel like there's someone who's trying to find themselves, someone who's trying to, maybe they just got at the end of a journey here. They just reached their world at the end of the major arcana train, and they're just looking for new inspiration, something to, that, or it could be maybe they're at a place where, they've accomplished themselves business-wise, maybe we've reached that chapter. Now it's like, okay, let's make I feel stable in this thing. Let's open some space for some love here. And I feel like for those of you who are in a relationship, maybe this could be at this time, whether it's you or this person, if you've been feeling kind of stuck or, not feeling that inspiration, maybe express that, kind of talk about that and be like, hey, let's, I think I want to explore some different avenues here. Give yourself that space. If you're in a place where your partner's feeling good, they're kind of, they're working on their thing, start working on your thing. This is a team effort here, but let's get a little clarification on this Fool here. Because we want to make sure we're not bringing any baggage or anything. But let's see what's going on. Higher self, can we clarify the Fool, please? What is it? What is this inspiration that they're trying to pull at this time? Let's get a little bit clearer read on that energy here. Thank you, higher self. Yeah. Okay. Okay, you got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse here. So I feel like this is, someone who's looking for maybe some kind of stability here. Maybe they've been, they may be feeling. The Pentacles have to deal with finances. So it could be maybe someone who's trying to get their finances in order here. So definitely, kind of take that as it resonates. But I feel like it's not like I'm not getting like, we're just like stuck or like stuck in a sense of like, this is like self-inflicted things. We're trying to get to this place of we have eyes on this thing. So now we're trying to stabilize, that's at least what I'm initially getting with this energy here. But let's go on to your second card here. Well, let's journey on this date a little bit, and then we'll get a clear idea of what's going on. The second card is going to be how you'll meet, what kind of environment that'll be. So higher self, what's the environment looking like where they'll meet? How is it, how's that first encounter coming into being? Ooh, okay. Interesting. Okay. You got the Justice card here in reverse. So I feel like this is going to be how you'll meet. I feel like maybe this is going to be in a situation where I'm not getting like, because that might be, I won't put it off the table. Justice can deal with legal matters and and things in that realm. So maybe for some, that's only gonna resonate with a small few. I feel like maybe we might be meeting them in a court setting. It's just like, hey, what are you here for? Just got a divorce, or just signed this thing, or whatever you may happen to be at this time. It could very well be the place, but I will say with this coming up in reverse here, I do feel like this person is, there's some shadow work that needs to be done here. There's some balance that needs to be established. So I feel like in the place that you're meeting, it may be, I'm getting a more kind of quieter place. I don't feel like this is going to be a very sort of like rowdy, or I'm getting a more kind of intimate space here with that Justice card here. But let's get a little more clarification on that. Higher Self, can we clarify the Justice card here? What is that? Yeah, let's clarify that a little bit. Yeah, how's this Justice kind of playing into things here? Oh, yeah? Okay. Okay. You got the Five of Pentacles in reverse here. So I feel like maybe, yeah, you'll meet, I feel like you're going to meet after some things have been addressed. I feel like it's going to be, I feel like it's maybe less of a place and more of an emotional state. Once this person, I feel like, is starting to take the steps towards this balance here, they're going to come into your life. Or they're going to be at this place when you meet them that they're starting to realize, I feel like life is starting to take some positive steps, if that makes sense. They're starting to realize that they're more than the situation that might have been held them back in the past. So I do feel like there is, and you know what, that can be just implied too. I don't feel like this is like any type of like red flags per se. I feel especially if this person is kind of upfront with this thing at the, from the get-go. But I do feel like it's something that it's just to be wary of. When healing is being done, you want to be careful about that. Maybe take things slow. And I feel like for the same, if we're in a relationship, if things have been feeling kind of rocky, or been feeling like maybe they've been kind of getting some things figured out here, give it that time, give it that space. You can't rush healing. It looks differently on every person. How you would manage it and how they manage it, or it's two very different things. So just keep that in mind. Because yeah, honestly, Pisces, right now, I'm not getting any sort of, I feel like this is a person who I feel like is aware of what they're trying to, that there's been an imbalance. So let's get to your third card here, which is going to be your first impression of them. So Higher Self, what is going to be the first impression of this person that's coming in for Pisces? And keep in mind, Pisces, too, this isn't a gender-specific reading. We're embodying energies right now. So definitely take that as it resonates. But, oh, okay, what's going to be? Okay, so we have the Four of Wands in reverse here. And so I feel like your first impression may be, this person may be kind of, I'm getting maybe like a little distracted, or not even distracted, but just like, you can tell that there's something there, that there's some healing that's trying to get done here. Because the Four of Wands for me is a card of completion, a card of like celebrating, getting to that place of rest, where we've accomplished something. So I feel like with this person kind of going on this journey here, maybe might give across a more kind of serious here, because they got a lot of things on their mind. We're trying to get to this place of stability here. So I feel like that's something where maybe with this energy, if that's where they come across, maybe they want to be invested but a little distracted, take this as it resonates, Pisces. You don't have to, don't take on more than you want to. But I feel like maybe just kind of helping provide like a little bit of lightness, kind of breathing in some fun into their lives might kind of help them not to dwell in this energy here, to kind of help them move that along. So that's what I'm getting with that Four of Wands right now. I just feel like this person is just someone who just really, they're trying to, do what we're doing, try to embody the best version of themselves and try to get, and they're trying to get over something. So let's get to your fourth card here, which is going to be how they will affect you. So Higher Self, how will this meeting affect Pisces here? Hold on, give me 1 second, Pisces. Okay. But how would this relationship affect them at this time? Let's see what's going on with this energy here. Yeah, okay. Okay. you got the Six of Swords in reverse. So I feel like this is, I'm getting with this energy here, there's going to be this place of letting go. I feel like there's going to be, I feel like possibly with you, if this is something that you really want to take on and that you're willing to go along this journey with this person, because maybe this is a place too, you understand where they're coming from. You've been through this thing, and you're at a place of compassion. I feel like this is going to, this is going to get you to a place where you feel like you can help them let go, not necessarily, and I don't feel like in like a codependent type of way, but I feel like it's like, you allow them the space to kind of deal with these things as it kind of comes up here. And then that you have like a similar thing, maybe it's like a similar experience that you can help them kind of guide through this. It's like, well, let's say for example, when I was talking about maybe a divorce here, it's like, well, hey, I went through something like this in the past. This kind of, these are kind of how the emotions kind of came up for me as I was going through this thing. This is some of the, some other legal things that may come up. You may be that person that kind of helps them kind of flawlessly walk through this thing, And I feel like that is a big undertaking too. So again, Pisces, you got to feel this energy out. If this is not something that you feel like taking on right now, it could just be like a, hey, you're dealing with this thing. I want to see where this could possibly go, but while you're doing this stuff, I got to do my things too, so let's get our vibrations at the same place here, so that when you do feel ready, I'm not saying, wait around for this person, but if you feel like this person is worth the wait, or you feel like it's someone worth investing in, try to work with that energy, and just kind of you establish that agreement, Pisces. How to, I feel like making sure that you're thinking about yourself as well, and not just putting this person's needs above your own. I feel like that's going to keep you in a good place with all of this. And I feel like for both, whether you're in a relationship or you're starting up something new, I feel like that definitely applies. You want to make sure that the person is getting that time to heal. So let's move on to your fifth card here, which is going to be what kind of relationship this will be. So, hold on, okay. So higher self, what kind of relationship will this turn out to be? Where is this relationship going? How are things shaping up for Pisces in this time? Let's see what's going on. Yeah, okay. Okay. Look at that, Pisces. You got the Nine of Wands. So I feel like this is, with this energy, I feel like this is like if you want to invest in this thing, if you want to, if you feel like this is the one, or you feel like this is someone who you can grow together with and really kind of help guide through this thing, I definitely say, remember, it's going to be a journey, it's going to be, make sure that we're managing our energy, properly, but I feel like if this is something where you want to take the leap for this thing, you're feeling like you can help this journey along and kind of help this healing along, then, absolutely. I feel like this could be a relationship where there could be not just some good healing coming from this, but a good bond coming from this as well. I feel like there'll be this trust here, because then that when you're in a spot, Pisces, I feel like it's helping this person, like, Pisces was there for me in my most vulnerable, let me be there for Pisces in theirs, and then that reciprocity happens here. I feel like something very nice can come from this, Pisces. So yeah, definitely keep that in mind, because this overall, this reading, I feel like is a very if done delicately, I feel like, if everyone is very clear about what's going on here, this is really nice here. I feel like something solid can come from this. But let's get to your sixth card, which is going to be some obstacles that might come up for this thing. Because what's any relationship without some obstacles? That's just the nature of the beast. So higher self, what are some obstacles that Pisces can expect to face during this time? What is going to be some, oh, okay. Okay. So you have the Ten of Pentacles here. And so I feel like with this popping up and I feel like with this being an obstacle, because the Ten of Pentacles is about, a card of legacy, about building that foundation, getting that, leaving your mark and establishing that family. So I feel like with this being an obstacle, where I was talking about at the beginning here, when this person is trying to get stable again, if we're going through some legal things, for example, that's those bills can rack up very quickly, and it gets you to a place where if your emotional state is off, then maybe your resource game is off. It's so I feel like it's going to be right now. There may be just some struggles, trying to figure out how to navigate in a new relationship again, how to get from this place, depending on how fresh this experience is. I feel like, that's common, I feel like, for any kind of relationship. It's just like, what do we want to look like in 10 years, in 20 years, how do we grow together, how does that look? But so I feel like that is a very it's a very understandable obstacle, and that's going to be something that is going to, as you grow, you'll get a groove for that. You'll get an understanding for how you operate as a family unit. So I mean, look at how strong. I was going to say stay strong, Pisces, but if we've been following through, you've been sticking with me on this adventure so strong, Pisces, you're the strongest, and really, really very compassionate. So I do feel like this is something this is a hurdle that relationship, or in been in one for a while, or just coming up on a new one. This is something that with time, absolutely, this is I don't want to say it's an easy one, but with communication and that bond, absolutely it can be. So let's get to your 7th card here, which is going to be the outcome. So higher self, what is going to be the outcome for this relationship here? We're at the pace that we're going. Where's things going? Yeah. Okay. I'm with it. Look at this, Pisces. You got the World. And look at where we started. We weren't even sure where things are going. So now, I feel like this is going to be a place where now there's this fulfillment that's coming in. I feel like now we've gone from, look at that, you had your obstacle, and I told you. Didn't I tell you it wasn't going to be that hard for you, Pisces? Because look at how you work, because I feel like you're coming again from a place of compassion. I feel like this is something where, and it may not be, it may not be like a traditional way of going about a relationship. If this is someone, or it could be you that might have been going through something like this kind of coming into the game. But I feel like if we're using compassion in all of these things, that there's that communication that's going on here, absolutely you'll get your world. And I feel like everyone will get their world. And then you can build, this is the foundation that we can build on from here. We started out with some real deep stuff here. We started with some healing here, but now, now we're at this place where we're getting our whole world here, and I feel like this is someone where, when I would think about, when I think about marriage, or when I would describe marriage, and I would tell people, it's just like, yeah, it can be work, but it's very rewarding work, especially when you two are on the same page, when there's that symbiosis going on there. So yeah, I feel like that is definitely with the rate that this is going. And you know what? Even if this thing doesn't pan out like we thought it would, maybe have to get some space, I feel like there's going to be at least some relief, from this thing. It's like, hey, this is what you're dealing with right now. I'm not in a capacity where I can deal with this thing. There was honesty that was had here, because it's not like anyone failed or anything like that. It's just like, listen, we're both not in the place to deal with this thing right now. And I feel like that, embodying, knowing your limits, knowing your capacity, and what you can take on, that's liberating too. That's an ascension as well. So, okay. Deep, Pisces. Let's get into a very deep relationship here. Let's get into your 8th card here, which is how this relationship, now that we've gone through this whole thing, how this will ultimately affect you. Let's see how this thing will ultimately affect you. Let me grab this card. Okay. So higher self, how is this relationship going to ultimately affect Pisces at this time? Where is this relationship going? How is Pisces going to get out of this? Okay, yeah. 3 of Pentacles. And so I feel like this is going to teach you I really feel like this is going to teach you how to bond, and how how to work with, whatever energies that people are bringing you. And I feel like not even just with this relationship. I feel like this is going to be really broad, Pisces, and how you, because this is really lovely. And I feel like with this energy, this is going to ultimately teach you how to, kind of collaborate with others and really kind of, I feel like learning how to lean on people, and really kind of trust that. I feel like there's something really healthy is coming from this Three of Pentacles. Can we, higher self, can we clarify the Three of Pentacles, please? What is it that's coming from this? How is it this? I just want to make sure, because that's what I feel like is coming from this intuitively, that you'll learn how to work with this energy at this time and kind of weave through this thing. But let's see. Okay. You got the Temperance upright, and this is a card of, because we could call that upright. Yeah, because that's what I feel like. I feel like we're getting to that balance place again. I feel like you're going to get a balance between not even just taking care of other people, but just taking care of yourself as well. I feel like there's going to be that mutual care, which I'm totally with. Now let's get to your final card here, which is going to be what you will learn from this situation here through this whole thing. Because Pisces, I learned a lot from this too. This was a very nice journey. I like where this energy is. So, higher self, what is the lesson here for Pisces? What is it that Pisces will learn in this situation? Okay. Look at that. King of stability right there. Well, it's King of Pentacles, but he's a very stable figure, and really just kind of chilling with that. And let's switch over. That's a nice ending there. I feel like this is going to get you to a place of where you not even just feel. I'm not even getting just like a financial stability here. I'm getting just like an emotional fulfillment here. And I know that's not normally what the King of Pentacles is, but that's really what I'm getting with this energy. You learn to there's an appreciation for what you have, and there's a gratitude for this journey here. Seeing that this wasn't just because this could easily be painted as a thing of just I had to help this person along the way. They didn't even have themselves together. It was just a whole mess. Or how we took this journey. I feel like it's going to be I learned all this stuff from here, how this can affect your finances, how blah blah blah. I feel like there's a lot of wisdom coming from this energy here, Pisces. So that's really nice. I enjoyed that. Thank you for that, Pisces. I would love to, if you want to comment, if this person kind of comes into your life, I would love to hear your story about how this thing kind of plays out. And that was very lovely. But let's do all the YouTube things. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, share with your friends, your family, or anybody you feel like might resonate with this message. Check out my other channel if you have Cancer in your placements or just want to learn how Cancers tick. Hang out with us, the Chariot and Friends. I post Monday through Friday there. We cover all just lunar shenanigans, what phase she's in, what sign she's in, when she's void of course, just all that fun stuff. And all that is in the information box or in the description box below. But let me get your surprise card here so I can have you go out and be your compassionate self. Okay, I like that. Four of Pentacles. And I feel like with the Four of Pentacles, with this popping up, she's a type that is just she's a good saver. She's different than I feel like the most of the Four of Pentacles that I've worked with in decks. She doesn't give me that kind of that greedy or avaricious vibes. I feel like this is someone who's very kind of pragmatic with their resources, and not just with their money, but I feel like with their emotions. So I feel like with this popping up, if you're going through this situation about that, is just making sure that you're saving enough for yourself as well, because helping someone heal takes energy from you too, and you want to make sure that you're healing yourself when you're taking on this energy, Pisces, especially being a water sign. Sometimes we can get really lost in or really just all consumed in wanting to help and wanting to nurture and wanting to heal. So make sure that you're saving a little bit of that for yourself too as well, Pisces, okay? But that's what I got for you there. Stay safe out there. keep raising that vibration, because that was spectacular there. How compassionate of you. And I will catch you on the next one later.